Remember, Timothy has bond conditions regarding Angela.
Yes, he does.
Well, I guess not bond conditions even.
Yeah, there is. Good morning. Are you Angela Barker? Can you turn your sound on? Well, I'm going 0 for 3. Mr. Student is here observing. Barker is struggling, and the jail isn't logged in yet. Miss, now she's gone.
Can you grab that, Lee?
Is Angela Barker Angie Yoder?
Yes.
Here she comes again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning.
Okay. I had to sign in on my daughter's phone.
All right. Are you Angela Barker?
Yes.
Also known as Angela Yoder?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Rognus is here. Timothy is at the jail and we're trying to get him connected. So we're waiting a minute. They've got the room open, but I think probably had to go wake him up. Somebody needed to come wake me up, I guess. Anyway, we're waiting for that. We should be ready in just a moment. Miss Barker, are you still there?
Yes.
All right. There he is. Mr. Yoder, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
All right, this is a landlord tenant case. You're not in any criminal trouble, but I wanted to make sure you knew what was going on here. So I asked the jail staff to bring you up.
Okay.
This is entitled American Inn versus Angie Yoder and Timothy Yoder. Angie also goes by Angie Barker. This is a termination of tenancy action. The American Inn wants you guys to move out. And some time ago, they served a notice to quit. You haven't been there because you've been in jail for 79 days. And you have a bond condition that you're not supposed to have any contact with Angie anyway, or go to those premises. So she's there with, theoretically, I guess, I'm not sure who else is there, but they want her to move. And so we had a hearing last week. We had to adjourn it 1 week. Trying to remember when the notice to quit was served here.
Your Honor.
9/23. Yes, sir.
Hey, I just got a quick question. So while I'm in jail here, all of my belongings are there at that hotel?
Yes, we're aware of that.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to. I don't know if Angela's gonna take care of my stuff out of there or.
Well,
Are you
that's one of the
serious?
reasons why I brought you in, so we can
Okay.
discuss that.
Okay.
Angela, what's your position? They've been trying to get you to move since September.
No,
Go ahead.
They have not asked me to move since September.
Yeah, they served a notice to quit on you on September 23rd and said, we want you to move.
No, they did not. This is the first thing I've ever got from there was this paperwork for this proceedings. Ever.
No, they mailed you at that address, room 104, first class mail for a notice to quit, recover possession of property, asking you to move by 9:30. You're a tenant at sufferance with no lease.
Did I sign?
Then they filed this complaint on October 3rd.
And
Mr. Rogers, is any rent being paid?
No, because
No,
the manager told me that to keep my money because I would need it when I move for stuff that I need.
Well, that's probably true. So Tim's in jail, you're there, you're not paying any rent. They've been trying to get you to move since September. And now you've got 10 days to move or you're subject to being evicted. The question is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want to take this to trial.
Okay. Mr. Rognus, do you have your witness there?
yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, why don't you bring him forward, have him raise his right hand.
Raise your right hand, Abby.
You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
You need to speak up nice and loud. Microphone needs to pick it up.
Have her move up closer to you. Did you or your agents have a notice to quit served on Angie Yoder back in September? You can put your hand down, man.
Yes,
You speak
All
up
right.
nice and loud.
Does she have a lease?
no, not that I know.
All right, so who had the original lease on this room?
She was there when we took over.
All right, so when you bought the property, she was already in the room.
Yes.
Has she paid any rent since September?
No. I think it was
All
even
right.
before that she stopped paying.
All right, Miss Yoder, Miss Barker, why do you get to stay there? You don't have a lease, you're not paying any rent, and they ask you to move as of September. What's your position?
I never got no paperwork in September, but they also don't even give us any maid service. We don't get any clean sheets or anything like that. Nothing. Not allowed to use the laundry, the washer and dryer on premises, or nothing.
Well, then you need to move out. This
Exactly.
isn't a hotel, it's a rental, so you have 10 days to move.
I want to
The
take it to trial.
question is, we just had a trial. She says you have no lease and you're not paying any rent.
Your Honor, how is there no lease when we both signed, we both signed agreements when we moved in there?
Well, a new owner owns it.
Yeah, but it was,
You're in jail. No one's paying the rent. There are apparently other people in there. And they want you.
My
to move.
daughter's in here.
All right. So, yeah, well, what's your theory? You just get to stay there for free?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm looking for somewhere to go. I
Yeah, so
absolutely
you
am.
have 10 days to do it.
Okay.
What do you propose to do with Timothy's stuff?
I'm going to take it with me. I'm not going
All
to
right.
leave it.
All right, very good. Now that case still has to be resolved. But you have 10 days from today. We had a hearing on December 2nd. We adjourned it for 7 days. I'm gonna do it as to Timothy because A, by court order, he's not allowed to go there anyway. And B, you're gonna keep his property. But you have until December 19th to move or you're subject to being evicted. You also have 10 days to appeal this.
Okay.
And Tim, she's gonna keep your property,
Okay.
so you know what that is, but you can't go there anyway. And do you even have a next court date yet?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Barker or Miss Yoder, you got 10 days to get out. You need to keep his stuff. And hopefully, now, people tell me this every day. They told me 3 or 4 times today. Like, don't move because I haven't got anywhere to move to. But they followed the procedural steps to get you to move. The notice to quit was sent there or posted on the door back in September. Then you got served with this lawsuit by Sergeant Morse several weeks ago. We had a hearing last week and we
It wasn't
adjourned
several
it
weeks
till
ago.
today. And then the landlord swore under oath that they followed the steps. So this is how it works. They have to serve a notice to quit. They have to file a complaint. You get personally served. We have a hearing. You get a 7-day adjournment. And we have the hearing, which we did today, and then you get 10 days from today to move out. It's already cumbersome enough. But those are all the steps. So you got 10 days to move, or Sergeant Morse and the Sheriff's Department are gonna come put your stuff out.
Oh,
So
Your Honor.
hopefully you can do
Your
that.
Honor.
Yes?
So back a few moments ago, you said that notice to quit was hand delivered, correct?
No, the notice to quit was, well, that was back in September.
Well, whenever it was, if it was
September
posted on the
23rd.
door, that's not hand delivered.
That was mailed.
Oh, it was
I
mailed.
never got
Well,
it. I
All
don't
right,
get
well,
mail.
okay, so,
Yeah, we've
Let's- hold it,
never
hold
received
it.
mail at that address, Your Honor.
all right.
We
well,
have
here's
never
the
received
next-
mail there.
All right, they did post it on the door.
No, they did not.
Summons and the complaint got posted.
Yeah, the summons and complaint got posted on
But
the
it did.
door by Adam Kraft
Okay.
on November 23rd. And then we had the previous hearing. In a regular case, they can't post it on the door, but in a landlord tenant case, they can because the person is there. So anyway, there's adequate notice
So
in here.
that notice can be placed on in a spot where somebody else can come through and just freely take that notice and we don't know. I mean, if that's the given case, then
Well,
somebody else is,
apparently they did know, Your Honor, because Ms. Barker showed up last week.
Yeah.
That was one of these papers that a cop delivered to me, or the summons person delivered
Yes.
to me. That's how I knew.
All right. You got 10 days.
All right. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Yoder, good luck with your other stuff.
all right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, out of here. Thank you. Enjoy the weekend.
All right, okay. Now,